Well, hello, I'm a guy in Finland and I have some logs here that needs to be milled and made to lumber. And in many years I have been planning that I will build my own bandsaw mill. But that day hasn't come yet, and I don't know if it's coming ever because I have so much projects, so I don't need another. That's why I decided to buy a crappy China saw. So in this video I'm going to try to set up a China bandsaw mill. Welcome to the video and I hope you will enjoy it. Well, here you see some logs that came from the forest this winter because we had a huge storm here between Christmas and New Year, and we got a little amount of storm fells. So if I'm lucky and if you are lucky, I will be able to start milling up these logs in this video, but I'm not sure about that. But let's start the video. Well, hello and welcome to Finland. My name is Dave and I'm your new sawmill guy. Because I have recently bought me a new sawmill. So I just finished opening up this box with all the stuff in, and now it's time to assemble it and take it to work. And this is a no-name brand because they didn't want to collaborate with me, but maybe in the future. And I will say it here in the beginning, I'm not a professional. I don't know anything how to use a bandsaw mill. But to mill my own lumber, that's not a new thing for me because I have my whole young life I have been to different places and milling lumber with a circular saw, table saw. But this is the first time milling myself. And I have learned that the circular saw is much more efficient than a bandsaw. But a bandsaw, it has its good things also. So here's all the things, the feet, bolts, nuts, water bottle, the roof, some more screws, bolts, axles. And these are the log table cross beams, and here's the saw, and it's driven by 5.5 kilowatt electric engine. And to connect it up you use this. And here's the table itself. Here's what's left. Oh, yo. Do you want to go out? Well, we took it inside in the workshop because, as you saw, it was really snowy weather here. So it was just better to have it inside the workshop. So yeah, first I was thinking that to set up a saw like this takes just one day. But apparently it takes 1 week. It's so much to do. So the hole saw, the cutting wagon, it needs to be adjusted, and many things to make better that were like really crappy design. Yeah, so the saw is driven by that electric motor, and here's the cable, and you saw me put this here the wrong way, by the way. Va? Vad är det för något? But I did turn it around, so. But yeah, I added this thing here. So I will put this cord here with some straps, and then it will be connected further away. So you don't need to mess with the cable in your feet all the time when milling. So the incoming cord, you will see, I will put it on the wall and it will like jump over to that. Yeah, but when I ordered this machine, it came with the original length. It was, I don't remember, it's like 3.5 meter table. So the same company that I bought this saw from, they had the extension table, and you can buy how much extension you want, but they were really expensive in my opinion. So I figured, let's make an own one. And that's what I have done here. So this has taken me 1-2 days here between the other works that I have. So yeah, I measured, and I put this 60 by 60 angle iron, 3 meter, as you see. Drill the holes, cut out the box tubings. Well, I will try to weld up some adjustable feet to the extension, so let's do that. Well, let's make one of those. Gotta try to clean up the threads a little. Can be some splatter inside. The second one. I use it. So these came out really great. I will see later when I start milling if these are way too long, but it's pretty easy to just cut them in the saw there if they're too long. The original ones, they are pretty long, so we will see when start milling. Well, it's hard to get a common thread here. I'm working here and there to improve this table and the saw also. But one thing that disturbs me a lot, it's these extension places. So in the package there wasn't plates like this to keep it together. So I needed to make these of flat bars. So I'm gonna put them here inside and bolts through, just to get this to keep together. Gonna put it like this. Yeah, so you get the point there. But there's so much things like this, bad design, and yeah, but you get what you get with the money. Well, people, here comes another poor design. This height lever to adjust the height of the saw. Okay, so this is like really loose, and what's causing it, it's this. You see, this box tube goes in to that box tube, and it's these wires that tights and lift the whole thing. So here you can see how it does. So that's that slack. So I will try to get rid of the slack by putting this. I cut out these from 2mm sheet or 1.5. I will try to put it here. Oh, it went pretty easily there, but also on the other side. So yeah, so much to do. I thought it was easy to just buy and just set it up in an hour and start milling, but apparently I have to work a week with this. Just so you know, if you're considering buying a China saw yourself. And yeah, as I have said already, I don't like the crappy design, but you get what you get for the money, and it's easiest just to buy and go from there. I can make this better. So when the ground is prepared, where I will have this now, then I will smooth it out really nice and even, and check with the Vatupas. I don't have it here now, but check the level thing. Yeah, and after that I will put this saw table there and start leveling up everything so it's nice and even, and I will also check with a thread. Yeah, and the legs, they are adjustable, so by adjusting the legs you will get this level. And after the table is level, then I will tighten down every bolt on this thing, because I haven't tightened down anything now. So when the table is level, everything is tightened down, then it's time to put the saw on, and then I will try to do the last leveling of the saw also. So everything will be straight and square. You don't want to have boards that's not square. So yeah, and now I'm building the lifting table. So I will have these things. Like that. No, stay. Yes. So this will be here, and it will be pivoting thing here, driven by this wire pull thing. Strong power. So this is coming here on this angle iron, and it will be connected to a 12-volt battery, and the wire, it will pull the pivoting thing here, the log lift. So when putting a log on the table, you want to have the thinner end facing towards this side. And that means that I want to lift up the log a little. Yeah, so this puller is controlled by this device. So I don't remember the name for it, but yeah, you get the point. So I can adjust the log height there with this. It will be really efficient when starting to planning how to cut the log, because you wanna cut always so you get the heart in the middle of the planks and boards. I mean the heart of the log. You will see later on. This is not in the middle. You wanna have that in the middle, but yeah, and I will get through everything when start milling, and I will learn along the way, and maybe watch some YouTube videos about milling logs. But I think I know the most important things when starting. So yeah, and about this log lift again, I want to have the pulling wire to go through a pulley so I can half the speed, halfen the speed of the thing. You will see later what I mean, but so let's take this apart and assemble that and try to weld. Voi. Sano är tyypistä. Go ahead. Haha. So now it's time to weld that on there. Well, let's put this thing on the frame. I want to have it slightly to the left because when you're milling normal size logs, they're going to be on the left side against the holders. Okay, I welded everything off camera, so now it's the last thing to connect up this thing. Like that, and then let's connect this up to the battery and test it out. We have these battery, 2 motor, plus and minus. Okay. Minus, plus, 2 motor. Plus. And then I have these cable shoes, terminal shoes. So that's minus and plus. Like that. Watch your cable. Oh, we have spark. Oh yes. We take this thing. Yeah. In. Whoa! It's working. And there, as an example, I have a log, or let's call it a log. In. Haha. That's just what I wanted. Maybe this day wasn't so bad at all. Maybe in the practice, you don't need to lift much, just a few centimeters, 1 or 2, like that. That's enough. It makes me so glad when stuff works. Maybe I will disconnect this for the night, because if you see a spark, then it pulls. Yeah. Well, many of you may know Ants Pants in Estonia, and maybe many of you saw that video last week when Ants had problem with his extension cord. And I have the same problem. It's exactly the same brand, CRX from EKH, and it's the same problem. It just stopped working. And here you have a safety button, but it's not about that. So I think some electric connection has come loose there. So Ants did fix his, but I won't do it in this video. It's too messy. But here I have another. So let's swap them out. Replace this with a new one. Yeah, let's see how long this will last. Well, here we are preparing the place where we are gonna have the sawmill, and this is just for this year or 2 years, because in the future I will build a proper sawmill shed as Ants Pants, so that will be nice. But this will go for now, and I have these concrete floors that I'm gonna use here underneath. I had them from an old project, and let's put one there, so the second one here somewhere. And for the rest of the legs I need to just put some wood underneath. But I think it's gonna work. Or it has to work. And then I have this dry crappy wall here where I'm gonna stack the milled board and planks. So the lumber will be here, and I will maybe put a small roof on it so it will dry nice and quickly here in the sun. And yeah, I'm gonna go home now and eat something, but you can really feel the heat coming now. It's blowing from south, and they are forecasting like plus 20 degrees here. So yes, but guys, as normally I'm running out of time, so I think I have to leave you here, and then I will continue in the next video. I don't want the videos to be too long. It's so hard to edit. It takes 5 hours to edit a video, like 30 minutes. So, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and comment down below what you think, and please give me some suggestions. Yeah, and tell me if I have done something wrong here. As I said, I don't know what I'm doing. So thank you all for watching and supporting this channel. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.